Hello friends, I have come with a new lesson today, ninth standard lesson, the story of tea. The story of tea. Friends, we enjoy tea every morning and evening, but we do not know so many things about tea. After watching this video, you will come to know so many new things about tea. I have tried to simplify this lesson by making some points. There I have written some points here. One by one I will clarify. You just listen it carefully. First point is there that every animal and plant have scientific name. The scientific name of tea is scientific name or botanical name. It is called botanical name or scientific name. The scientific name of tea is Camellia sinensis. Let me show you. This is botanical name of tea is Camellia sinensis. This scientific name is made by the two words. First word refer to the genes and second word refer to species. So it is Camellia sinensis. Keep in your mind. Now we'll proceed to the next point, that is tea plant requires. So what does this tea plant require? What kind of soil this plant require? What kind of climate? Okay. So this tea plant requires, especially we see that tea plants are grown on tropical and subtropical regions. It also requires 100 to 125 centimeter rainfall and acidic soil. Let me show you on the chart. It will be very clear to you. Look. First, it grows on tropical and subtropical region, and it requires 100 to 125 centimeter of rainfall a year, and it also requires acidic soil, you know. And we know that the most famous tea estates are there situated on the hillsides. Okay. So now we'll turn to the next point, that is tea types. Tea types. Tea is classified according to its leaf size. Leaf size, largest leaf size, smallest leaf size, and intermediate leaf size. So according to the leaf size, we can say tea types are there. There are three tea types. Let me show you three tea types. Look at there. Assam tea, China tea, and Cambodia tea. Characteristic of Assam tea is it has largest leaves. China tea, smallest leaves, and Cambodia tea, intermediate leaves. In this way, there are three types of teas. Okay, so next we'll begin to the next point. Now, the question arises in our mind, how and when did people started drinking tea? So friends, uh, there are some legends. Listen, there is difference between legend and fact. Fact is tested and it is reality. Or fact is tested on the proofs and it is said that it is fact, it is reality. And legends are the stories passed on from one generation to another generation. It may or may not be true. So there are two legends about tea in China. There are two legends. Legend of story of Bodhidharma and story of Emperor Shennong. Emperor Shennong was the father of medicine in China. Okay, he on what happened on his travel? At once on his travel, his servant was boiling a water for Emperor Shennong, and the leaves of the plant, leaves of some plant blew into that boiling water, and the boiling water's color changed. And when the Emperor Shennong tasted that infusion. He was amazed by the flavor and aroma and refreshing quality of that infusion. He ordered his servants, his pupil, to investigate about that plant. And it is said that from that time, in investigation made, and the tea people started using tea. Now another story is about Bodhidharma. The Buddhist monk Bodhidharma, it, it is said that the Buddhist monk Bodhidharma was the first one who invented tea on the earth. How Bodhidharma was searching for a plant or medicine which will keep him awake for a long time in meditation and prayer. And it is said that he found this tea plant and use it to meditate for a long time, to stay awake for a long time. So in this way, there are two legends about tea, one about Bodhidharma and one about Emperor Shennong. Next thing, how and when, how how did this tea get its name? चाय को उसका नाम कैसे मिला? तो देखते हैं हिस्ट्री. Let us see how did it get its name. Friends, first in Chinese old inscriptions, tu, you can see here on the chart, tu word was used to refer tea. Thereafter we see that thereafter another letter, new character came in China, that is ch. Ch was used to refer tea. British people also were using ch for China tea. And we all know that nearer, closer to the ch word, there is another word, chai. All over India, this word, chai word, is used to refer tea. And in Maharashtra, we use chaha to refer tea. Okay? So friends, thereafter, when and how did tea came in India? We know that in ancient India, ancient Indians were knowing about the tea plant as medicinal plant, as a herb. But we were not drinking it as a beverage, which is the most favorite beverage in the world after water, that is tea. Most popular beverage in the world is tea after water. So Indians were not using it as a beverage all morning and evening. But in 1770, during the British rule, in 1770, British people tried to plant China tea, seeds of China tea in Assam. Okay, in other places also of India. But they failed to grow them. So it was their unsuccessful attempt. But thereafter, 1823, in 1823, the botanist Robert Bruce found tea plant in India. And thereafter, in 1883, India produced tea, and Indian tea was sent to England for public sale. So friends, India become the largest producer of tea. In this way we come to know about tea. Another thing, different countries use tea, celebrate tea ceremonies. Japan, China, Korea, these countries celebrate tea ceremonies, and there is great importance of tea in all over the world. Some people think tea ceremony or tea parties as a spiritual things. And in India, we all know that in India, tea is offered to every visitor or guest in a house as a hospitality. We give tea. Without tea, it's a daily routine for us. And in India, it's a favorite beverage in India. So my friend, I tried to explain you. Okay, so I hope that you would definitely understand what is tea, the story of tea lesson. If you have not subscribed my channel, kindly subscribe it. And the story of tea. Try to find out the answers. Okay, thank you very much.